Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 4. Right now, what I'm going to go over with you is the co-planning lesson that you'll be doing in immersion with the avatars. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Make this go away. So first things first, I want to show you this again. I've got a lot of questions about this, but if you've watched these videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Over here on the side, where it says content browser, I'm going to put it into student view so that you can actually see it as a student. So this is in student view, but do you see right here where it says assignment information? All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to annotate this for you. See right here, okay? It says assignment information. That's where you're going to get all of the information about your big assignments. So you see infographics, there's information there. Iris module, that's the first one that's due today. Group project, co-planning lesson, your case study project, the key assessment, and the Bitmoji classroom. But today I'm going to go over the co-planning lesson with all of you. So if I go into the module, you will see that there's a document here. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I'm going to download it to my computer so that I have it right here. So this, my friends, is your vignette that you're going to be using. So here is the vignette. You are a special education teacher, and you are meeting with Ms. Walker, the general education teacher, to plan a science lesson about the water cycle. Mrs. Walker is hesitant to change her instruction and does not understand the role of the special education teacher in her classroom. During the session, you will need to demonstrate understanding of co-planning and co-teaching approaches, professional communication and collaboration, and an understanding of differentiation and accommodations. So, do you see why I taught you what I did? That's why, because this is going to be where you're going to show that you've learned what you have. So, this is medium intensity, but I'm going to make it shorter intensity and easier intensity for all of you. But you're going to demonstrate the skills of working collaboratively with a co-teacher to co-plan a lesson. You're going to engage in specific behaviors to build rapport with and win over the resistant teacher. Some information you're really going to need for this is this right here. So there are 25 students in the classroom, 7 of which have IEPs. These are your 7 students: Matt and Jada, Chloe, Travis, Raphael, Sophia, and Kabe. When you go into your immersion experience, you're going to be expected to know these 7 students. You're going to be expected to come up with accommodations and differentiation for these 7 students. So what can you do in advance? Well, I'd be jotting down information. I'd be meeting with my partner that I'm going to do this with, the person you signed up with, and sit down with them and talk about co-teaching strategies. You can use any of the 6. I would prefer you don't use 1 lead, 1 support, or 1 lead, 1 observe. I'd like to hear about you teaching using another co-teaching model other than that. You'll still get points on this if you do, but I would prefer to see you do some other information. You're going to reflect on this when you're done, so keep that in mind. So this is the important information for you to have. Please make sure that you look it over. Please make sure that you plan in advance for this. You can do that by meeting with your partner in advance. You can do that through a Google Doc, whatever works easiest for you. But the 2 of you should do some planning in advance. A week before you go into the simulator, I will have due a sheet where you will fill out differentiation for this lesson, as well as accommodations and modifications for the 7 students. As I said, that will be due the week before you do your simulation. I also will have some time the week before, possibly before that. I'm still working with University of West Georgia for you to sign up for times to try out the simulator before you do your actual simulation experience. I hope that that's helpful. If you have any questions, you know how to get in touch with me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everyone.